Hey guys, I'm back with another one of my works, which I'm currently trying not to look at too well because of how well I feel I've progressed on it. And yes, I'm 100% blowing my own horn at the moment. Hey, somebody has to. With this piece, I'm very glad to say I feel I've improved on my background scenery painting just a little bit, even though you can't really see much of it at the moment, though you can make up your mind on that later. In the end, I just had to cut off my painting and go, right, I am done here, because I feel like I was improving and facing a real learning curve, but to the point where I probably would have just gone on painting forever and constantly seeking and hunting out continuous little bits more where I can improve and do better, when of course I am facing the self-imposed deadline of one video per week, and I am already more behind on it than I'd otherwise like to be in regards to the release and development of some of my other projects and priorities I have lined up. In regards to my last video though, I actually didn't procrastinate this time. Well, not at first anyway. I ended up finishing my last said video feeling so inspired and on a roll that I launched myself right into a consecutive piece straight after, finishing the line work on that. Then, I don't know what happened, but at some point I remember looking at it and going, nah, not this time. And then just lagged about, and then just started another separate piece, which is the one you're seeing now, though thankfully not entirely last minute. Despite my constant grumbling though, in phrases of, oh I could have done better and this is so unfortunate, I do feel like I am making headway. Whether it's true or all in my head, I don't feel like it actually particularly matters, because from a psychological viewpoint, isn't the placebo effect known to have a very valid and real effect on people too? I might be getting worse and worse and worse, and in some instances, I actually feel like I am. Something I've noticed is whenever I create one of my pieces these days, the line art seems to take so much longer than I feel it necessarily should, like over more than half the piece sometimes. Yet in spite of it all, perhaps as long as I genuinely feel like I'm getting better, maybe I might just feel inspired to just strive that little bit more on my artwork, leading on in the end to a better and higher quality piece of work. Maybe next time I might hopefully create something considerably more naturey as part of my creations. Knowing me, I probably won't, but I feel like I'm slowly starting to get there regarding my skill level, or if nothing else, my confidence. Pretty much sums up life though. I might not be getting there realistically, but all the same we're all just muddling along believing that this path is the way to go, and regardless we always seem to get there in the end. Heck, if we made it this far, one would hope we could survive anything. I feel like I've said enough. A previous challenge I've had recently is that I haven't always been able to compress videos down successfully the first round, due to there not being enough space in the video file. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it properly, but sometimes I've noticed when I've worked on something for ages and ages and ages, it doesn't always necessarily take to the amount of script and backing track I have, and you can't always see what's going on. Almost like trying to jam a spring down into a thimble, if that makes any sense. Bring on more studies, when I'll be required to write on a daily and stretch out papers and essays to fit a word limit. I assume you're watching this however though, so chances are I've made it work. Hope you've enjoyed, or at least been able to tolerate this video and musings on life, the world and my progression as per piece. And until next time, ciao!